In this video, I'm sharing the very best features that you get access to when you release your music through DistroKid. The DistroKid app is free to download from the iPad OS App Store. And while it is first and foremost an iPhone app, it still works fine on iPads. You just need to deal with the weird iPhone aspect ratio, really. You can upload and manage your music from your iPad's default internet browser as well. I have a full walkthrough on how to release music that way right here, whatever, if you want to check it out. For this video though, we're sticking with the iPad app. Now, you'll obviously need a DistroKid subscription for this app to be of any use to you. If you don't already use DistroKid to release your music to Spotify, Apple Music, and every other streaming platform under the sun, sign up using the link in the description below and save 7% on your first year. You'll get unlimited uploads plus access to cool stuff like hyperfollow pages and video generators for under $22 a year. Alright, once you download the app and sign in, you'll land on the Music tab. Here you can drill down into any tracks, albums, or EPs that you've released through DistroKid. You can use the Promote button under any release to check out and edit hyperfollow pages and promo cards for that specific release. With the Manage button, you can view your track's release details, edit your release, and launch the Fixer, where you can fix, unsurprisingly, any issues like stores duplicating or grouping artists' releases together. In the Bank tab, you can keep track of any upcoming payouts for earnings collected on your behalf by DistroKid, as well as take a closer look at a detailed report of how much you've earned from each individual streaming service, each artist name you've released under, or by track. You can also keep track of any withdrawals you've made and even withdraw any earnings you've accrued direct from the app. In the Stats tab, you can keep track of how all your releases as a whole are performing, or you can specify individual artist names, albums, or even how specific songs are doing. You can also filter stats from all services or look at how your release is performing on the big two, Spotify and Apple Music. You can also filter your stats by timescale, the last 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, or the last 365 days. In the Settings tab, you can edit your account details, how you'd like any earnings be paid out to you, organise any cover song licenses you may have, and access DistroKid's chat-based help service. The main draw of DistroKid's app, though, is to release music directly from your device, and they've made the process really easy. Tap the upload icon at the bottom of the app, and you'll be taken to where you can do things like select which streaming services you'd like your release to appear on, the number of songs in a release, artist info, release date info, and more. You can upload album art directly from your iPad OS photo library, which is a really nice touch, as iPadOS's photo editor makes it really simple to ensure your art is the optimal 3000 by 3000 pixels. You can also add all of your songwriter info, set a preview clip start and end time, and an iTunes and Amazon price for folks who'd like to actually purchase your release. Again, if you want to go through each section here step by step, I have a full tutorial on how to release music using DistroKid that you can check out by watching this video up here. I'm not sure if it's there, or if it's there, I always get it wrong. It's up there somewhere. DistroKid have a really popular Spotify playlist that you can only get on by spinning the wheel of playlist. Head to the Get Heard Now section of DistroKid's website and click on Wheel of Playlist. From here, it's as simple as selecting a track that you'd like to submit to the playlist and spinning the wheel. That's it. Where the wheel lands determines where your song will be placed on DistroKid's playlist. It's a really fun and kind of unreliable way to get your music onto a really popular playlist for free. Do you dream of having your music featured on really popular TV shows like Friends or The Mandalorian? Well, now you can. Kind of. The way this works is you head to the Promote Yourself menu on the DistroKid homepage, then click on Meme Video Generator. Then in the menu, select the clip you want to add your music to. Click on Make One with your song, and in the next screen, add all the requested info like which of your releases you want to use and where you'd like the song to start during the clip. Hit Generate Video, and once it's done, you'll have a really stupid but also really shareable meme video featuring your music. Slaps is a listening and sharing music platform from the folks at DistroKid that essentially emulates the glory days of OG SoundCloud. DistroKid have really nailed how a site like this should work. Users are encouraged to cultivate a balanced comment to track ratio, with the prospect of having your tracks featured on Slap's homepage if your CTR is high enough. I've heard too many reasons about why I do the things I do. This results in most tracks getting a ton of comments and feedback. Groups are a great way to hear the genre of music you're into and also interact and mingle with other like-minded musicians. Slaps has seen huge growth since it launched and seems to be on the up and up. Definitely go and check it out. Alright, so imagine you've just released your latest single to all streaming platforms and you want to share it with your fans and your friends, but which streaming platform's link do you share? Chances are your fans use a variety of different streaming platforms. Some will use Spotify, some will use Apple Music, and some will use YouTube Music. So sharing one link that everybody will be able to access is going to be pretty much impossible. A really great solution to this is DistroKid's hyperfollow feature. It lets you share one link that, when opened, lets the clicker select which streaming platform to listen to the shared track on from a list set by you. You can set which streaming platforms show up in your hyperfollow list and can add links to your socials, websites, or you can even embed YouTube videos if you want. This is without doubt the best way to share links to your work and the best way to make sure that everyone, regardless of what streaming platform they subscribe to, will be able to hear your new song in full. Alright, so how do you actually get your music onto TikTok then? Well, the same way you actually get your music onto any other streaming platform. I have my new Future Fathers track ready to go here. On the DistroKid upload page, at the very top is a list of all streaming services and stores that I can submit my track to, including TikTok. All I have to do is make sure this box is ticked when uploading, and my song will end up there. It's that simple. I'll skim through the rest of the upload process here, but some things you'll definitely want to look out for are making sure your title and artist info are correct, and your album art is the correct size, as users will see this stuff if they click through to find out more about the sound on the TikTok they're interested in. I do have a full step-by-step walkthrough on how uploading music to DistroKid works. I'll put a link to that down in the description box as well. With all that done, the track is uploaded and submitted to streaming services, and I can check out a snippet of the track on its hyperfollow page. So what do you do now that your music is available to use on TikTok? Well, the thing about TikTok is that it isn't really solely for the consumption of music, at least not yet, so you'll need to think outside the box when it comes to content creation. You could create something like this, where viewers are asked to pick where they would be napping the hardest, or pair your track with some video to create some immaculately chill vibes, whatever that means. Right, that's how to get your music onto TikTok, and some tips on how to make sure it reaches your audience. Spotify Canvas allows you to add looping videos to each of your tracks on Spotify. It's a great way to keep your listeners engaged. In fact, Spotify reckon that tracks that have canvases are listened to longer, shared up to 145% more often, and added to playlists 20% more often. What's more, as long as you have a Spotify for Artists account, you can add canvases to your uploaded tracks for free. Now, there are a few guidelines and rules to follow with this. You need to upload certain file types. Your video has to be a specific length, has to be a specific aspect ratio, and you'll need to ensure it adheres to Spotify's content guidelines too. DistroKid, the online music distributors that I recommend and the sponsors of this video, have a feature that not only automates all of that stuff for you, but also provides royalty-free footage for you to use at no extra charge. You do need to have a DistroKid membership to use this feature. If you're not already on board with DistroKid and want to give it a whirl, get involved via my unique discount link and you can save 7% on any yearly plan. You'll find that link down in the description below this video, and if you want more info on all the benefits that come with a DistroKid membership, including unlimited uploads, promotional tools, and loads more, watch the video that I've linked down there once you've finished watching this one. Alright then, starting off on your DistroKid homepage, click the menu here, and in the drop-down, click on the Enhance Your Music section, and then on the Spotify Canvas Generator option. In the next page, you'll be prompted to either enter your own search term, or you can select from the suggestions underneath. I'll just enter this as a search term and see what pops up. The Canvas generator brings in results from one of the best places for royalty-free images and videos, pexels.com. You can filter the results by orientation on the right here. I've selected vertical here as that's the orientation that Spotify Canvas videos use. Scrolling through the results, I can audition clips by hovering my mouse pointer over them. I quite like this one. It goes with the theme of the track that I want to apply it to. Clicking on it allows me to crop the video and edit its duration if I need to. It's the perfect size and I'll be able to include all of it in my Spotify Canvas. If I selected a horizontal video, I'd have to then crop most of it out to have it fit the rectangle format needed. Alright, once I'm happy, clicking next will have DistroKid process the video, and once it's done, I can download the video file. Next, I need to jump over to my Spotify for Artists dashboard. If I click on Music here, I can select from all of the tracks I currently have available to stream on Spotify. If I then click through to my track, there is a button on the next page marked Add Canvas. Because I created my Spotify Canvas video file using DistroKid, I don't need to worry about the content and file guidelines on the right here, as the Canvas generator has done all of that work for me. I can just find the file in my Downloads folder, then drag and drop it in. Once uploaded, I get a live demo of how the canvas will look in action, and I can even toggle this button to see how it will look on narrower phones like the iPhone X. Clicking next opens this screen where I'll need to agree to Spotify's terms before continuing, and once that's done, the canvas will be uploaded and will be viewable to all within the hour. That's really quite a speedy turnaround. And here's the Spotify canvas for my track in action on Spotify. You can access Hyperfollow from DistroKid's homepage via the menu at the top. When you click on Hyperfollow, you'll be able to select from every track, EP or album you've released on DistroKid. I'm going to select a single I released through my vaporwave/synthwave project Future Fathers, Hikikomori. If I click on the link associated with Hikikomori, I'll be taken to its Hyperfollow page. This is how the page looks by default. All of the streaming platforms here have been set automatically. Up in the top of the screen, I can click to open the Customize menu. From here, I can create a brand new Hyperfollow page, manage all current Hyperfollow pages, edit the current Hyperfollow page, hide the current Hyperfollow page, share the current Hyperfollow page on social media, or select a different Hyperfollow page. I want to edit this page, so that's what I'll select. At the top here, you can see and copy your hyperfollow page link. In the My Info section, you can change the thumbnail image that's displayed on your hyperfollow page. This defaults to the art you uploaded when releasing your track. I really like the album art for this track, so I'll just leave it as it is here. Below that, you can edit the song title, artist name, location, and bio info that's displayed on your page too. In the next section, you can add, remove, and reorder links to streaming platforms, websites, and whatever you want really. I'm going to take out the links to a few streaming platforms here. I'm also going to add a link to my website here. When adding a link, your hyperfollow page will try to pull in an image from the site you're linking to. You can see it's pulled in a thumbnail from the GarageBand Guide website, and I have the option to crop it if I need to. In the next section, you can add links to any social media accounts you're a part of. Next, you can actually embed a YouTube video onto your hyperfollow page here. I'll add this one that DistroKid actually created for me when I uploaded and released the track. Below that, you can upload an audio file and have it be immediately playable directly from your page. And below that, you can paste in a tracking code, like from Google Analytics, for example, to track exactly how often your page is being opened and interacted with. Once you've tinkered with all the different options, hit save and your hyperfollow page will be ready to go. Now, when you share your hyperfollow link, either by sending it directly or by putting it in your social media profiles, for example, or on your website, your listeners will be able to select what streaming platform to listen to that track on, as well as check out any videos you want to add or follow you on social platforms. It's a brilliant way to promote your music and yourself with one simple link. Thanks for watching to the end. If all of that sounds good and you want to release your music with DistroKid, use my unique link in the description below this video and save 7% on any yearly plan.